Let's check it out. Hey girls. Me and Josh having a nice fresh roll. Been a hot minute.
Oh yeah, this was Saturday, right?
Yeah, last Saturday. I think, oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. This is Tyler and Joe over there. I bet they have a good roll.
Yeah. They've been going at it.
Yeah, no one lost a finger, as far as I know, on the 4th. I don't know if anybody else in chat did. Yeah, by the looks of it, Josh has had his share of some fresh rolls, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, it was really late. I was really
What's
asleep.
up, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
Oh, Josh calling you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, here he pins me against the wall. I'm surprised he didn't get the takedown there. It was definitely vulnerable. Danny and Luke going over there. We got Jason and Ben. I want to see how... Did Luke sit? Okay, yeah, Luke just sat. And then Aries and Joe over there in the corner. Okay. So Ben coming up on that single leg. Jason spins out but gets tied up.
You chose to sit with Josh there off the wall.
I bet Mike isn't even laughing out loud when he says it.
No, it's normally just straight faced. Like, I bet it would make Cole feel good if I laughed out loud.
Or like, just in your head, you're like, I find this humorous.
Yeah.
Alright, so Joe with the takedown. Or wait a minute, hold on. Looks like Tyler kind of sits here. Sitting to guard. I think Joe definitely had him off balance enough where he'd probably get takedown points on that. Now he's got a wily guard to look past. Tyler looking to play a little bit of that tripod game, but Joe is exercising ankle control. And how did Josh and I get down? Like
You sat.
I just sat, yeah. Tired of dealing with his size, his impending size, the smash. Exactly, Jordan. Tyler looking for a big reap to get that takedown. Sweeps Joe, gets the ankle exposed. Joe crosses the ankles behind him to make it difficult. Tyler had a good idea there for a second. It looked like he was trying to roll through on that Arimi Ashi. So I know, Mike, you're a big fan of this for heel exposure.
Yep.
Like right.
Yeah, he's in.
Go ahead.
Left arm back. Yeah, if he sends his left arm back here, he's got full heel exposure. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
he looks kind of lost though.
I'm curious if Joe didn't let him continue that roll. If maybe he like kind of dug in a little bit, tried to stop the roll through. He's got a tight. He's looking for the heel hook. Yeah, looks like he has the heel exposed. And Joe slips his hip out. That was nice, man.
Yeah, he does.
Right here, you see him start trying to get his hip back under control. Nice.
Yeah, and Joe, on that one, you did a good job. Obviously, you got out. I'd like to see you maybe focus like your right hand. The leg that you're laying on, that's the one that's up against your hip. His right knee is up the middle, I believe.
Yep.
And for that, like, your left hand's doing the right thing. It's grip fighting so that he can't make the grip on the heel and start ripping the heel hook. But your right hand can be doing a number on just his foot and peeling his foot off of your hip so that you can get your hip free a little bit easier. Here you're you like extract and move out, which is not bad. But if he gets heel exposure, you could be in some trouble. But you wind up getting out. That was all good. I think just for future, just focus on pushing the toes away, getting his foot off of your hip. I think that's a good method.
Joe with the takedown. Other Joe with the takedown on Aries. Riding this single leg. Head inside. Little pipe run. Aries just about gets a leg entrance from that. But ends up giving up his guard. Josh playing smashy. Did they reset there? Okay, never mind. And Ben has made his way past Jason's guard as well. Luke with the sweep. Danny looking for a cross Ashigarami entrance here. But nothing doing. Good luck getting that on Luke.
Yeah, it's not easy.
And then,
I haven't been able to get it.
Yeah, now for Aries, just a little more, trouble with the knee on belly. You're definitely giving Joe the reaction he wants here, pushing away at the hip. Look at those arms. Very isolated, extended, in some danger right here. You guys, some of the veterans in the chat know how much I harp on focusing on the ankle, trapping the ankle instead of pushing the knee off or getting them off balance any other way.
And Joe's doing a good job balancing on top, just kind of riding on the hip line there. Aries just got him off balance enough to force him back into half guard.
No, Jordan is correct. Cole, I did not say crotch Aussie. It's a crotch ashy for sure. So yeah, this first round with Josh definitely going as I anticipated. Just doing everything I can to not give him anything to tap me with, even as I give up a lot of position. But he has a sloppy attempt on a back take here. So I get to come up on top. Really trying for that.
Chasing him down. Yep.
Tries for that octopus guard, over back grip. And now that's really all I'm doing to prevent that is I can't let him get his hips out. So I'm driving in this direction to keep my body over his hips, pushing off the mat.
You're also pulling your left foot, like your left heel back and really trapping his knee line. Because I think for him to get an effective overturn on you, he has to get his knee line clear from your hips.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd say that they're very closely related, right? Hips out and him clearing that knee are almost one and the same.
Right. Yep.
So it's all staying really tight. There I go for a really sloppy attempt to get to crotch ashy. Fake sip of water. What? Is my bottle see-through now? I guess with the green screen behind me.
Yeah, it is.
Josh with a great
Nice switch. Yeah. Luke in on a triangle attempt there, but just turns it into a back take. He's gonna hit the rear triangle.
The whole time Josh was here that I got to roll with him, so it was Saturday and Sunday, he was very, very good, very diligent with this ankle grip. Anytime I was trying to sit into like a false reap or cross ashi or anything, he would pin that leg down, and I think I only got it on him maybe once, and that I could be lying just to make myself feel good. But right there, he definitely did not let me get away with anything. Joe about had a tripod sweep over here against Tyler. Yeah, Tyler just staying busy. What did Luke do? You said he got to...
He had a nice back take off. I mean, like, I don't know how he got to it, whether it was... Okay, so off a shoulder crunch, he rolls through.
Oh.
And then turns it into a rear triangle.
Yeah, it looks like Danny didn't want to roll. And then Luke just takes that left leg behind the head.
Yeah.
Like Danny's just a little too close. His head's a little too close to Luke's hips. And allowing Luke to just sit right into it. Danny wisely pushes up to stay out of the rear triangle, but gives up his back to a rear naked strangle position. But there, gets his back free. Luke cool with that. Sitting into cross. Getting a quick, look like a Mikey lock kind of grip. Oh, Cole coming onto the mats next. Oh, there he is. Me and Ben doing the dance.
Ben's very dangerous with his foot sweeps. We've said it before.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love to see it.
Yep.
So you and Josh.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, we didn't do Thursday's footage. This would have been much different.
Doesn't matter. Footage doesn't exist.
Didn't exist. Yeah, very strong passing. Tried to keep that butterfly hook in. Didn't really work. But as soon as he came over, he kind of overcommitted to that over back grip. And I felt that.
Rent free, dude.
Yeah.
LOL.
Damn right. And then I turned him over.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, typical north-south-ish roll that you do.
Yep. Josh has gained some weight since the last time I trained with him. That was a lot more effort than it needed to be.
That looked like it, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Steven over here rolling with Luke. Looking good, looking sharp. Rounded, but sharp still. Blunt, maybe you'd say. Jason giving Cole the business with that shoulder pressure. But Cole has that hook in, looking for a sweep. Nice. Again, there's nothing special about this. Just Cole recognizing the commitment to the base here that Jason is using. With that, all it takes is this little elevator, the little hook right there. I mean, I basically already made that joke, Cole. Very LOL of you.
Is the chat delayed? That would be that's gonna be his next.
Yeah.
His next
well,
thing.
don't. Yeah. Luke wrestling up on a single leg. Steven with the heavy head control here. Trying to push to extract that leg. Yeah, kind of turned the wrong way. With this is, more of a runaway in this direction. Steven ends up turning towards him, and that just gives Luke everything he needs to work this into a double, right? No, Cole. It takes thought, and I'm committed fully to the Twitch stream right now. I bet, dude. A little slap fighting from you guys. What are Andrew and Joe up to over there? Andrew with some good open guard. Oh my god, Andrew. That sucks.
He'd leave his arm behind.
Yeah, so he hits this little ankle pick off the inside Kouchi there. And then as he rolls back and is like would end up in a top half guard at worst. Yeah, Joe catches that arm in the Kimura. Really good awareness from Joe.
Damn.
That was very nice.
What's up, Deathcore?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, it really was.
Meanwhile, Ben is looking to smash by my guard with a body lock pass. He's got my 1 foot. Well, he did have it pinned, but I managed to get it out. I hate that stuff so much. See if you can work. I thought you were gonna go over underpass there.
I was thinking about it, but his legs, they weren't in the right spot for me.
Yeah, doesn't matter. You
But
passed right by his guard very easily.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. I don't know why I'm playing it over and over. One more time, just because. Meanwhile, Cole gets on Jason and mounts. Ah, okay. So Jason goes for a little sneaky trick there. Stays exposed. Here's the thing about this. Let's see. So Jason is in. He's in half guard. Okay, so Jason is kind of doing halfway between like a ninja roll and the spinning the leg to cross Ashi. Problem is he's not really set up for either just yet.
Yep.
So if you wanted to do a ninja roll, he would have to have his knee through. So he can't be in half guard, right? He needs this knee next to Cole's hip. He can't have it down between Cole's legs. So that's not an option.
You need to be in like 3/4 mount in order to hit the ninja roll.
Yes, yeah, that's what I meant to say. And then if you wanted to spin the leg, he also needs to get his knee free enough to where he can either like he can hook the leg with his right arm, like elbow deep, hook the knee, and then try to get his knee free first and then spin the leg, or get his knee free and then step out if Cole were to like open up his legs and make a guard pass easy. So he's a little too deep in half guard to be trying that move and not in the right position to roll. So that's why I see this roll here. That's why I think maybe he was thinking the ninja roll, but he's just not in the right configuration for it. I don't think there was any other way that this could have ended in his favor.
Yeah. If he cut his knee across the hip, like it led with his left knee across Cole's left leg, then he has the entrance to the knee bar.
Right.
But yeah, it was just leading, I think, on the wrong side.
Strong kid. Yeah. Kid's going places. Meanwhile, you make your way to mount. Josh looks lost, scared, tired, hungry. See his belly start poking out a little bit here. Very embarrassing.
So I tried to cover it up. I knew it was in view, so
yeah,
just slid down.
It's fresh rolls, man. That's why you got to stay tucked, man. Tuck your rash guard. All right, Jason gets free, ends up in Cole's close guard. We got 30 seconds left. Cole in a reverse De La Riva. How did Josh get his guard back? Was it just a good bit of off balancing here? Looks like, okay, traps the ankle, gets you off balance, slips the knee in.
I was attempting to get to his back. So while I was trying to pass his arm across, and I was like, okay, if I can get him all the way over onto that hip, then maybe I could have a back take. Anyway, he capitalizes on this, and then eventually pushes me, or just bucks me off with kind of like a kip.
Yeah.
Hands on hips, and then good push here, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
gotta back out.
What's up, TM? How you doing, bro?
What's up? But then again, with the high step passing, or Torion, whatever you want to call it, that wasn't really a high step, but to get right back around, at that point he was pretty tired.
Right back around. I mean, no effort, no real, nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Cole and Josh, you and Joe. Let's see Joe give you some trouble. I'm tired of rolling with Joe on stream. Cole doing a bit of leg riding.
He did here. I went to outside Ashi. I had the ankle grip, so I wasn't terribly worried, but he's so much taller than me that I still feel like he can walk around me when I'm in outside Ashi. So I was like very tentative here.
Got to go back. See Josh get a sweep. Or sets up a guillotine. Seated. Sweeps Cole over. That looks deep. Gets the tap. Double biceps. Preceded by, it looks like a nipple tweak, I want to say. Little pinch. Oh, double nip pinch. Double bicep. Savage. Savage. Andrew doing a good job attacking my heel, meanwhile.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, this was really good. I remember this.
And using it to get up on top too. I really like that.
Yeah, everything about this, like,
sweep out of it.
Great setup, getting me off balance. Josh moves his large self. We could see it. There we go. So here, kind of a page out of your book. Swings that leg over.
Mm-hmm.
Drives this foot to the ground here. He's got the, like, my leg goes a little straight as I try to slip the heel on this. And then here, it's all I can do to keep rolling, relieve some pressure.
Yep.
And then he uses it to get the sweep instead, which is great. If you can't finish it for whatever reason, I think you said it a few streams ago, you know, those leg entanglements, when they don't lead to subs, they lead to sweeps.
Yep.
So we'll have, oh, okay, so you end up getting, looks like you get a straight ankle on Joe.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if we've talked about it before. Like, extension is what gets the straight ankle, right? Like, the straight ankle finish and the heel hook have different knee positions. The heel hook benefits normally from like contraction, like trying to get the knee in a very bent position. And normally the straight ankle, you want extension, so a straight leg in order to do that. I actually don't follow that for a lot of my straight ankle finishes. So you'll see a very big bend in Joe's knee there when I go to finish. And this is like, it really benefits me when I'm going against somebody that's longer. Because if I were to try to get on Joe's leg and like fully extend it out, I would have zero hip control. I wouldn't be able to really push my feet against his hips because he's that much taller than me. And so what I do is I actually curl up into him and I get his leg bent. So that way I can lock in to like his hamstring and like his upper leg. and I can start rotating around his body. So I've got his left hip all the way on the mat. My right shoulder, you can see, is all the way on the mat. And now instead of me like extending, and looking upward, I'm extending and walking around his body to get the finish, to get full extension.
It's almost like you're taking it towards a belly down finish. Like you're nowhere near there, but like you're putting that intention into it.
Exactly. And I have that much room, to create the break.
Yeah. Oh, Olivia whooping up on Ben. Love it. Let's see what Cole's open guard can do against Josh here. Takedown from you.
Just a cut back.
I was really, really trying to work through this cross ashi on Andrew. So there I get it set up. And Andrew, you could, take a page out of what we saw Josh doing earlier. This hand to my ankle rather than at my knee, and just kind of stiff arming it down, getting it below your knee will do a lot to make this an unusable position for me. At least briefly while I try to adjust. And while I'm adjusting, you could try to get out of it. So I get the knee broken down.
Now you're going in. Now you're in cross ashi. Is your right leg? Yeah, your right leg is probably across his hip now.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. You can still finish from here, but it's dangerous.
Yeah.
You got it.
What did I made? It looks like I go for the cross-side straight ankle. Just looking at my left arm position. I think that's what I go for there.
It makes sense.
Oh no, it was the lens lock. It was the same thing that Luke and you and I were talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I know that this the triangle from Joe here. It's no arms, and so I'm like, I'm okay here, and then I'm starting to pass, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm okay.
Yeah, no.
It was ridiculously tight for not having any arms in. I was like, uh-oh, this could be bad.
Yeah, more
what I really like about it.
TP,
go ahead.
Just like the TP style thing. Steven loves that. Yeah.
Yep. But what I really liked about his adjustment here, and I can only see it on the video, is he uses like his calf against like the middle of his shin. So he adjusts the triangle so that it's not a fully locked triangle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's honestly what was putting on so much pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, his shins are starting to come like closer to this parallel position rather than being totally crossed up.
Yeah. Here I broke free of the lock and got it opened. Now I can start going around the guard. That stiff arm completely reset me again. I've got to figure out if I can pass his guard.
And get the knee snuck in. Did Luke and Ronnie just have a tap? What did Luke do here?
It looked like he was attacking her left arm.
So she's stacking by him.
Yep.
Okay. He rolls through into cross ashi.
Yeah, cross, yeah.
She's not playing with that.
Yeah.
Since we made fun of Cole so much, what did he do to Josh? Looks like just a smother. Says you tweaked my nipples, now I'm gonna smash you with them. Oh no, okay, never mind. He gets I think Josh is just exhausted. I think Josh is very, very tired. Very out of shape. Probably ready to puke up a milkshake or something. I don't know, man. I think it was just what I said. I didn't even see him controlling your arm, so.
Overexertion.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, like, golf doesn't get you the same cardio that jiu-jitsu requires, you know? Look like Joe just about shattered your orbital floor there.
I saw that. I saw it on its way, and I like checked it with my shoulder.
Oh, Cole, it was definitely a sub. You wore him out.
No, all good.
No, I think Cole got an arm lock there. Speaking of being tired and out of shape, I think I called it there. Oh yeah, this was when I was like super tired and like had a protein shake too soon before class. I felt like I was gonna puke. Thank you, Andrew.
Oh, that's
for being
right.
A good sport. All that time I was talking smack about Josh. It was really me. It was me the whole time. Cole with another, looks like another, more of a shoulder lock there, or a smother.
We now know how James feels about banana pudding. Good.
100%.
Didn't even say hi, but those were the first words in the chat.
So I think Joe starts working through some of his high step passing and some other stuff he's been playing with here. Olivia going on the single, head outside. Cole keeping that sticky butterfly hook and is able to get the sweep with it. I'll bring a whole bunch to class. We'll see how many he can do in a row. Josh on Steven's back with the quickness over here. Actually,
I remember this one.
So Steven pulls. Looking here. Steven in a shin to shin position, trying to go cross Ashi. Great adjustment from Josh. Again, pinning that leg down. Like, he's not letting that leg get inside and weave the way it needs to for a cross Ashi. And then now look at this little like knee slide he does through right past Steven's side, and then just gets the back exposure. Gets one hook in, settles right into it.
That was nice.
How have we never said cross Joshi before? That's the first one. Good job.
LOL.
LOL indeed. Olivia in koala guard, holding tight to Cole.
See if Danny can get anything going on Jason.
Joe works through a really, really good attack here from the rear triangle.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back and look at this. So this was really, I think I mentioned something to here. Once I knew that he was looking to take the back, I reminded him as best I could. It was either the back or the arm bar that he likes to do. The back take or the arm bar is like, take your time. Do not jump around on this. And he did that very well. He made this absolutely miserable, super tight. Every single move he made through this was very well controlled. So then once he gets all the way around, you see his knees riding up super high. His other leg is not in my stomach. It's like right there, he steps it over before falling back for the triangle. So he basically gets himself almost perfectly to a rear triangle position right off the bat. Well, I take that back. not a rear triangle, more of a wrong way rear triangle, just because technically, like this leg that steps over, it's hard to see. Let's see if I get a good frame. Since it's under my arm, it's not really acting as a strangle. Like there, you see his foot kind of moving into place. It doesn't mean it's not controlling. It's just not, the leg isn't doing the strangle. So this leg is going to be the one that has to come against my neck. But either way, he gets my arm and my shoulder line very well under control, very well isolated. He could switch this leg across my neck and try to roll in this direction to work to a proper rear triangle position. But here he goes, maintains control, gets my arm isolated above my head. Rather than going to rear triangle, he instead opts for the arm bar. And I was not getting that back at all.
Looks like Luke is in on Kimura, on Bin.
Yep.
Got it.
Tight shoulders.
It's really tough to extract that arm when Bin doesn't want it to come out.
Yeah, I mean, you see Luke's using his whole body here.
Yep.
To get that arm extracted and get Bin moving. Meanwhile, Steven looking for a leg lock out of the standing guard break. But Josh was very quick to roll and escape before he could set anything up. Big sweep from Cole. Cole riding up, looking to try to isolate Olivia's arm. Good movement by Olivia, focusing on getting the legs in first before anything else. Before sitting up and rolling towards somebody or rolling away from somebody, just get the legs in between you and your opponent. That's why we call it the guard.
Luke's been playing that De La Riva a lot as like a pit stop. Just throwing his left leg down and in and catching. And then pummeling back in to try and look for a leg entanglement. But there he was, looked like he switched to an upper body. He's doing a really good job of throwing in upper body and lower body attacks into the mix. Like Bin is going to have a difficult time trying to pass the guard when he's got to think about both.
Yeah.
Digging for the Kimura again is Luke.
Danny got Jason under control here, but we know how hard it is to get Jason's arms isolated. We'll see what Danny can do from mount.
Gets into the mount. Well, here's that rear triangle from Luke on Bin. You were talking about like the wrong way. He hit it the proper way. Gets to the back, probably I think through the Kimura. Locks up just a quick triangle and then switches to the full one and then pulls the arm up to put some pressure on the shoulder.
Yep. Yeah, I know Bin's got some tight shoulders. That's normally probably a quick finish from that position for him once the arm gets up over the head. Looks like Joe is trying to sit all the way around, maybe enter into the legs one way or the other.
You go back to that front headlock position
on that
he
Baker
was
had.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I can't really tell. Oh, I see. He rolled through with a Darce. That's what it was.
Yeah, so let's go back a little further.
Okay.
So they're
So he's
fairly close to the Darce.
Yep.
You know, trying to drive that arm deeper.
But when he does the roll through, he does it through the Darce instead of switching to the Anaconda.
Yeah.
So Joe, I don't know if you are versed in the Darce versus Anaconda, but that would have been a good opportunity for you to switch your hands instead of going through shoulder to neck. Go with the same lock, right? You take your neck side through to the shoulder, and you'll have your locked hands on the outside of Jameson's arm, his right arm in this case. Then you can hit the roll, and it's got so much more torque, and you still have a strangle there. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll be there tomorrow, and we can go in it. It's a real fun move to hit.
Yeah, you hit it
really
on
good
the other
strangle.
day.
I did. Yep. That's right. But yeah, if you're interested, find me tomorrow.
All right. Josh and Luke. Luke throwing in some wild leg positions there. Joe with a quick double. Cole with the recovery. Oh,
Is this want to stand with Luke?
Is this where Cole and Joe have like a 15-minute?
They have three rounds.
Yeah, 18-minute.
I think so.
So glad he sat here. You talking about
Luke?
Luke?
I think.
Oh. Cole trying to chase the back here. I can't tell if he's completely by Joe's legs. All right, he opts for mount anyway. Oh.
That's right. That was Monday. This was from the Saturday before that.
Damn, that was the day we put the gi on, right? For the first time in forever.
That's right. Yep.
Should clip that footage out.
Did you do that footage?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'm not sure. It might be sitting on the drive still.
I feel like we're missing some days.
I mean, this whole past week was kind of.
Yeah.
Monday was light, and then I don't know about Thursday, but Tuesday was. It was me and Craig, one of the new guys. So.
Yeah, I got to train with him today.
Ooh, big sweep. Is that back-to-back sweeps from Joe and Cole? Looks like Joe gets him overhead here. Makes me want to cry seeing that neck position. Joe throws up the 2 and then gives up the 2. And then gives up the tap, it looks like.
Yep,
on the straight arm. Yeah. Got more rounds ahead of you. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Sorry. That's what Cole was correcting me on. Meanwhile, Luke makes his way to Mount. How do you get there? Josh, why didn't you put Cole to, or why didn't you put Luke to sleep? Just stepping right by your guard. Alright, that's how he gets there. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks,
Have a
Joe.
good one, bud. Oh, we got Joe's rolling with Ben over here, too.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice guard pass from Joe. On Cole.
Steps inside. Control the legs.
Push. It's around.
Easy, man. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
You giving up cursing, Cole? Is it the type? Does it stand for the type of pass that Joe just hit you with? It's the type of pass I use, so. What happened over there? You breaking my ankle or something?
We were going over that
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
you called it.
Yeah.
That toe hold looking thing.
I first saw it as the Linz lock, Linz.
Linz lock. Okay.
Yeah. God damn. Joe with another good guard pass, and then Luke with his patented Hitachi sweep here, bridging into Joe, getting a little setup, and even with a little bit of slippery mats here, able to get the turn. To get the turn. It's disheartening, man. Luke just steamrolling his way back into Mount. Great adjustment from Josh, getting the knee through. And now onto the toe hold attack. Josh holding onto a leg, but not really doing much other than stopping a little bit of movement from Luke briefly. See, this is where Luke likes to play with Estima locks, so you got to be careful with those.
Yep.
Kind of looks like he's setting it up right now. Josh reacts accordingly. Somehow not giving up much of his guard there. He pulled through quickly enough and kept his knees in.
Luke's been really digging like double unders and over under style passing, so I'm wondering if he's just trying to set that up somehow on Josh. Yep, here you go.
Good regard.
LOL.
I feel that. What the hell happened there?
It's been... Jesus. That's been all of my roles with Luke lately. I've just been trying to survive.
This little toss from Cole here, man. Almost, Cole, you had really good back exposure there too. Okay, coming to the end of the round. Oh yeah, this is where I locked up the leg lace on you.
Oh yeah.
I decided to rack up my freestyle points.
2 points. 2 points.
I wish that was a thing in jiu-jitsu. Like, if it was, jiu-jitsu guys would lose all jiu-jitsu matches. Like, wrestlers would just come in and take everything.
Cole with a pinch headlock here. Luke just ducks out of it. Yep.
Climbs his way up.
That was a nice move into mount.
Yeah, I feel like that's been a part of Luke's game forever. Like that knee push, he pushes the knees together and then takes a big step over the top.
Yep.
Once
over the
those knees
shin.
Yep. Once they're smashed, he makes quick work of the guard. I don't know. We'll count points. So you're losing. We'll just say that much right now. Meanwhile, Joe and Josh getting after it. You and Ben. We got Danny and Steven under the clock. And then battle of the crippled knees. Me and Jason. What happened there? Just kind of knee sliding through. Okay. Steven with his own TP choke on Danny here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Danny tap to this.
Yeah, it's tight.
Oh, okay. That's not a TP. He's got the arm in too. So he's going for that triangle variation that like Tom DeBlash really likes. He showed us when he came down.
Oh, yeah. I see that now. Okay.
Yeah, hugging behind the legs and squeezing the legs inward with that grip to tighten up that choke.
It's tough to stack out of that one. Mm-hmm. That's kind of I do like that piece of it. Yeah, because I mean Danny's really good at stacking out of triangles.
Yes.
That was a nice
sweep from Josh there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven's alternative triangle game is stupid and annoying and effective. Oh, Josh with the quick straight ankle. Even on a leg switch too. So he starts with this right ankle Achilles grip. And then here as he gets Joe off balance, quickly switches into the left.
Oh, yeah.
Good leg position too.
Yeah.
This is what you were talking about earlier, right?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, nice bent leg on the shoulder. Able to, really extend all the way back to the wall if he needed to.
Cole gets his grip set up. He's got double butterflies, but Luke is smashing the heels into the butt. Manages to get free. And now back to his game, looking to smash the legs together, riding that top hook pretty heavy. He's going to hip switch out of this, I think. Yep. And then steps right back over because he can clear the knee from there. Josh also working to step over into mounts. We've made fun of everybody getting past his guard. Let's see him get past Joe's. Just has to slip by that top knee. Can do it with a hip switch.
When he goes chest to chest, it's very difficult to stop his pass.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that heavy chest. Real padded, heavy. Putting that heavy chest to work now. Joe looking for the kipping escape, but
yeah, only one breath away.
That's funny, man, because like you watch Joe do kipping escapes on me, and he gets them probably like 90% of the time, if not more. Yep. And then there he's Josh just clamps down on his legs. I do love it. I do love it, Josh. Pib, what's up,
Joe
bro?
trying to chunk. What's up, Pib?
What was that?
I think Joe tried to just jump straight into a straight ankle or something like that, and Josh just kicked him away.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you for the resub, Pib. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Ben hits a nice back take on me here.
Oh, yeah, he does.
From the like the De La Hiva style. Yeah, it was good. I was like, I wonder if I was trying to figure out what was happening, and I was like, huh, I'm getting my back taken. Before I know it, I was like, yep, there it is.
Yeah, Pib, we are actually. We when did we get promoted? April, beginning of May.
Yep,
Right at
that's
the
right.
very beginning of May. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
it, bro. We're on your level now, or at least close to it.
Just pretending to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Hopefully, I'll make it back out to your neck of the woods soon. I'm not sure when, but there's a chance I might be out there. Which, if I am, I'm absolutely coming back to your school. The place is awesome. Maverick BJJ, right? Big shout out. Damn, Cole almost had the sweep here. What was Luke gets? Did Luke get a
He has a triangle.
yeah, I don't know what kind he ends up getting here. So it looks like he's trying to ride towards a wrong way, the way he's turning.
Yeah,
That
yep,
is a
he
wrong
does.
way.
You got the wrong way.
I wonder if that was on Cole's. I mean, that was on Cole's shoulder that he just had surgery. on.
Just had surgery.
I don't know, Cole, if you remember that roll. Was that arm just keeping your arm out of trouble, or? Yeah, we all are, man. We all are.
Yeah, I think I'd train with him next.
We all have battered wife syndrome from him, basically. Sorry, you get on. Okay, you get on Ben's back, just typical Americana style back take.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to break Jason's leg over here, but I run out of time. Joe naps through the whole rest round. Or rest period, rather. What's going on here? Oh, Jason and Luke. Okay. Gotcha. Luke moving to, or sorry, Jason moving to an armbar on Luke here. All the way over at the side of the screen above my head. Okay, you and Cole. Oh, Pib.
Thanks, Pib.
Thank you for the gift sub, man. You're the best. Appreciate it, bro. Luke with a quick guard pass, riding right into Mount. Playing the same game all damn night. Cole, how does your neck not hurt more often with this stuff? Thank you, Pib. You're making my night, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. That means a lot.
I really do.
I'm all for some friendly Twitch jiu-jitsu competition. I'd love to see more schools doing something like this.
Yeah. We'd all learn.
The Adderall helped get him all flexy. Ronnie getting on the losing end of this takedown. Just about survived it.
Ooh.
She was about to turn Joe's body fold into her takedown. But he gets the outside trip, that little Casoto hook there.
When Cole gets his arm like over top of my neck, it just immediately feels dangerous. I have to adjust.
Yeah. You're doing well to ride high on him.
He was letting me, and then he would push me down.
Oh.
He would let me ride high, and then he'd get his elbows back down. So I was like, all right, I'm not getting anywhere here, so I'm going to go ahead and dismount and see if he gives me anything else. And once I got this, yeah, once I got to the gift wrap, I felt a little bit better because at least I had an arm isolated. But
still just takes
alas, it back. It just goes away.
Now get that knee stretched
I remember
into
this.
place. Ronnie doing well, taking a page out of Luke's book here, pinching the knees together, trying to get by that top leg right here, but Joe is able to slow her progress down with that head control. There she goes, gets the, yeah. This is tough. So Ronnie's trying to cross her head over the center line. That's what's going to make these body lock passes and these leg pinning passes, these leg rides or whatever. That's what's going to make them work, because Ronnie can't crawl up the front of Joe's body right now with her head and hips on the same side. So if her hips are going to go up this way, her head has to be behind Joe. So now her hips are in front, head's got to go behind. So Joe's pushing her head, keeping it in front. Now she hits a switch there, and she can theoretically bring her hips up the right side of Joe's body, bring her head up the left side, and settle into side control. But Joe disrupts this, I think, with just, another head push. Is able to keep his hips out. Did you tap?
Yeah, it was an armbar.
Okay, so you're riding
I
high
step
up
over
like
for
almost an S mount.
Yeah, but I stepped straight over into a triangle, and he has his arm in. His right arm is inside my thigh, so there's no way I'm gonna set that up. So I instead I opt to go into like kind of like a 3/4 juji, and I just continue to step my right arm up as I'm extracting his arm. I'm sorry, my right leg up and around.
Yeah, I like that leg position you have, because it puts a lot of pressure on that hand grip.
Right.
And then now, like, he's extracting his hand with the sole purpose of tapping, because he knew he was probably losing that grip and was in a pretty late stage escape. Oh, we got Danny trying to smash me over there. I was telling everybody, I'm like, I'm 1 hard minute away from puking if I strain too much today. So it's like everybody just gets to try to submit me as much as they want, and Danny definitely did everything he could, but it wasn't good enough, I don't think. Joe on a outside heel hook. Ronnie looking pretty chill about it.
And then Joe, this would be the time that you're gonna switch to the reverse, a reverse grip. So your partner's gonna feel good here, right? Like if you stop the frame right here, even if you have like a standard heel hook and you're trying to take them down to the mat, right? Like in this case, you're gonna be going in a counterclockwise fashion, right, to try and rotate the leg. Most people, well, I don't want to say no statistic, some people won't tap, right? However, if you switch the grip, and the reason is because you can only go so far, right? Like you can only go down to the mat, and that's the extent of the break. It's very tough to put any more lateral pressure on with this leg configuration. Not impossible, but it can be difficult. Anyway, so here you would take your right arm and fish through, and you would use your right wrist to catch the heel, and then you lock up your rear naked strangle, answer the phone, and now you have like a tremendous amount of pressure that you can put on the leg. Yeah, so even the butterfly, like I see you going either, forearm to forearm or even elbow to elbow. That's going to be a tighter grip than what you have with the standard heel hook, grip. I don't know what you want to call it, right? But the same side wrist catch or whatever it is. We can, again, if you're there tomorrow, we can go over some of this stuff. Oh yeah, this was a fun round for me.
You and Luke.
Yeah, it starts out awesome. I've been wondering why, I was wondering why my neck hurt for a week, and I think it was that position.
Not tapping?
Yeah, I wasn't going to tap to it.
No, of course not. Yeah, onto the I remember watching this exchange. Luke really trying to dig out this double underhook, and you're burying your heels on this, trying to put all your weight on his shoulder line.
Yes.
Really slowing him down, and then now digging it out.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I have an entry to like the arm lock here.
Yeah, the Choi bar. That's what I said to you.
Yeah. I could not figure out how to get my hips out enough in order to go for it. Then he was like toying with this toe hold, and I was like, do it.
Just kill me. Dan and Josh getting the last one in too. Okay, Baker, relax. Don't need to make us jealous, bruh.
Yeah, then I really screwed up there. So we were talking about wrestling up from somebody trying to pass your guard with a knee cut. That was a lot of what we were doing in class. And so Luke comes up into a knee cut position, and so I'm like, I'm gonna wrestle up on him, and that stopped almost. Yeah, it stopped almost as quickly as it started. So I go through, I grab his leg, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna be fighting for my life again.
Yeah, I mean, just to dogpile on your misery a bit more. Like your hips didn't really move much. Like you didn't explode up out of. I mean, we're in the last round of the day, and you're against Luke, so I kind of don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke's pretty content with the triangle threat there.
Yeah, and I'm not looking. I'm actually doing that. Like so it's funny you say that, because I don't care about the triangle on him, but I can exploit these arms. So I know that he gets kind of like he's waiting for me to move here, and so I felt like if I could get my head in the right position, I could put some arm pressure on him in order to get like at least a sweep or something like that out of it.
Yeah.
To get him to back off, because he was really crowding me out and I was tired.
Yeah. Been trying to shuffle his way past Josh's guard. Goes right up the middle instead, and Josh keeps a knee up to stay safe. Now he's got that grip on the ankle. Let's see if he could get him off balance, which is a tall order against Ben. got Luke on a Darce now. That's deep. That couldn't get deeper.
Yeah.
There is no more depth possible for that Darce. I missed all this setup. Let's see this.
Low knee shield by me. I'm trying to get over to his far arm. I'm trying to pummel under his face and get over to his arm. And in doing so, I came up on the leg again, trying to wrestle up. But as I did, I just left way too much space, and I couldn't get my hips out like you said before.
Yeah.
And it just left me wide open for that Darce.
I like this adjustment he makes here. So you see him going through a few different hand configurations. So here, what people refer to as like the Japanese necktie, at least, you know, that as a submission, but it works with this gable grip. He pulls you in as far as he can, tests his grip out. He's like, I don't have a Darce here, so let me tuck it in further. Once he gets your head inside the knee, I don't know if he does this purposefully or not, but for a brief second, it's like he uses his knee to then do the job of tucking the head underneath while he can extend the Darce grip to where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, he's still trying to play with it a bit more. He doesn't have the depth that he feels like he needs. I mean, he's taken like 4 or 5 adjustments of trying to pull his arm through, pull it through further, until he's satisfied with the grip, which I think that's where a lot of people, when they first play around with this move, that's where they mess up. They think they have the grip when they're nowhere near it because they haven't really like learned how to get the right depth on it. But now he's on his side. This is how Luke likes to finish them, on his side. Normally, he steps this leg over your leg and will pull you in. This is even deeper, right? Like he's basically doing it. He's almost to the point where I like to do him when I can get him, which is stepping over and then taking it to mount. He's like halfway between those two now. So he's just crunching your torso in with that leg grip. And you can feel good about this though, Mike, knowing that all that crunching he did with his leg really hurt his knee. This is like, look at his face. He's like, God, that hurt, and I don't want anybody to know it, but that's why we have the camera, so we can see Luke in these small seconds of misery. I guarantee you he was not happy about how his knee felt when he did that.
Well, good. I feel better.
Yeah. That sounds lovely, Joe. Absolutely enjoyable. Knee slide his gooch off there. I like that
Ooh,
little
giant pummel or giant puddle.
Yeah. But
I couldn't stand.
What you did there was, I don't know, this is a good idea. So like, if you can get the double undersweep, great, you get the pass. If you post on your shoulder, you step around and enter legs.
That's right. I was trying my damnedest, but I couldn't get any grip. You see, like I slid, like I kept sliding. My knees were just sliding all over the place, and I wish I would have anticipated that. I would have like really sent home like my left leg. I would have come over the top a lot faster.
Yeah, it's tough, but that's a nice little dilemma there.
Yeah, I hadn't really seen it all that much until then, actually. On the outside, yeah, and then just uses it to get up on top.
When black belts roll with black belts, are they efficient? Yes and no. I mean, I would say yes. Do they get tired? Yes and no. Like you can watch 2 black belts roll, and they'll be real chill for like most of the roll, and then there's brief flurries of movement like you're seeing with Mike and Luke here. Other times, go watch any competition. You'll see guys especially smaller guys, just going nuts. I don't know what a blue on blue dogfight is, but we'll say yes. Great. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. Thank you for the subs or the resubs. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. Pib, you're the man. Thank you for the nice words. And yeah, thank you for, yeah. Giant Slayer had a clip going around this weekend from, like, I don't know if it was ADCC Orlando Open or something, but he was a little Wolverine out there, little Tasmanian devil going crazy. Josh, thank you for tuning in for once in your life. Appreciate you
right.
being
Like,
here.
what brought you back? Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I only like to see myself on stream. Whatever. Me too. I get it. Yeah, Joe. Enjoy your vacation, and
Yeah, man.
don't feel compelled to come in. Thank you, Pib.
Thanks, Pib.
Appreciate you, brother. Anyway, follow us here if you're lurking in the chat. We always like it when we see somebody hit that follow button. If you really like it, subscribe as well. You can use your Twitch Prime, which costs you nothing and helps us out, supports the stream. So we always appreciate that. Go check out alvafitness.com if you want to see our rash guard for the Twitch stream, which hopefully we'll see you guys supporting soon once those orders start coming in. And then subscribe over at YouTube as well, where you guys can follow this and watch it in perpetuity and study all of our brilliant quips and our great sense of humor. What else? I think there's an IBJJF coming up, Charlotte Open, I think in August. So we'll get that date squared away. And if you guys want to compete, there might be some hoops to jump through if you haven't competed IBJJF before, but best to start dealing with that now, nice and early. And yeah, let us know. We can get you guys set up for that if you're interested. What else? Anything? Moving on to half guard.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we got half guard coming up. I'll be teaching tomorrow, so hope to see you guys out there. Hope to see more than were there last Monday. Vacation's over, suckers. So let's get back to work. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. As always, go trim your nails, do your laundry, don't be stinky, and we'll see you back on the mats. Take it easy.
Later.